Welcome back, Gameyard family, to another video. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, wicketkeeper batter Richa Ghosh smashed a joint fastest half century, and Radha Yadav claimed a forfeit or a 4-wicket haul as India's women thrashed the West Indies women by 60 runs in the final and deciding T20 match, winning the series 2-1 at the D.Y. Patil Sports Academy in Navi Mumbai on Thursday. So, asked to bat first, Richa slammed an 18-ball 50. This is the fastest 50 by an Indian woman batter in this format of the game. And she would have finished on 54, which would have taken 21 deliveries. And that would have helped India to post a mammoth total of 217 for 4 of their allotted 20 over. Skipper Smriti Mandhana would have hammered a 47 ball 77, and this would have been a 38 50 plus score in this format of the game. And she would have gotten good support also from Jemima Rodriguez. She would have scored 39, and Rajvi Fist would have scored 31 not out, and they would have contributed vitally to the host scoring that brilliant, and that 217 would have been their highest total scored by Indian women's team in T20 cricket, right? So the performance there for India would have been 21 ball 54 from Richa Ghosh.
And she's done well.
Coming down the track. Short. Power coming to the fore.
When Richa came out, you could see the intent display from the first delivery she would have faced. Ghosh reached her second T20 50 from 18 ball, as I would have said before, and she would have joined two other batters on the fastest half century, and that would have been Sophie Devine of New Zealand and Phoebe Litchfield of Australia. So Devine would have scored her 18 ball 50 against India's women at the Chinnaswamy Stadium in 2019, and Litchfield would have scored her against West Indies in Sydney last year. After that brilliant 18 ball 50, BCCI women would have tweeted, "Milestone unlocked. How impressive was that from Team India?" And they would have tweeted again, "From smashing the joint fastest T20 50 in women's cricket, Richa Ghosh received the Player of the Match award." And ICC would have tweeted, "India seals the T20 Series 2-1 with a commanding all-round display in the decider against West Indies." BCCI women again would have tweeted, 54 runs, 21 balls, 3 fours, 5 sixes. Relive that Richa Ghosh joined fastest in 2050 women's cricket. So West Indies in their reply, they did not, get off to that, flyer in the set, similar to the second T20. They would have lost Yana Joseph for 11.
Who's taking it?
And Ailey Matthews, skipper Ailey Matthews, soon after, when the visitors reached 50 runs. Right?
Radha Yadav in the air. Who wants it now? He's absolutely delighted.
Right, DeAndre Dutton was sent packing for 25 runs.
Radha out of the game.
And the lower order would have collapsed. Only Chinelle Henry would have, shown some resistance. She would have slammed a 16 ball 43. Was the only batter that showed some resistance, and that 43 was studded with 3 fours and 4 massive sixes.
Sounded sweet again. Excellent striking this. 4.
Much fuller, hit straighter. Goes leg enough on it. So 4 and a 6.
Right after, Henry would have, fallen. I think the writing would have been on the wall. Radha Yadav would have, claimed the wicket of Alain for 6.
Cleaned her up.
Gajnabi for 3.
Takes another catch this evening.
And Zayda James for 7 in quick succession to complete her 4-wicket haul.
Rock and roll that one.
Richa Ghosh to her captain that she heard something. It's worth an appeal.
Take it 1 frame back. You know when you're on screen. You are on screen. Signal now.
The West Indies chase fizzled out, right? And they could only manage 157 for 9 of their allotted 20 overs, right? So it was a poor performance by West Indies, to say the least, because I think Mandhana would have put a lot of pressure on the West Indies. I think they came out with a game plan to attack Chinelle Henry, to get her off from, to prevent her from swinging the ball early in the game. Mandhana, you could see, had a plan for her, and which did pay off. DeAndre Dutton did not bowl well as well in the power play, and I think the West Indies bowlers, they were all over the place. They did not bowl consistent line and length, and so they paid the price, dearly for missing their line. So as I said, Richa Ghosh would have, was like a fireworks, to be honest with you, in front of that, over 47,000 fans. She would have scored, as I said, 3 fours and 5 massive sixes in her unbeaten 54. And I don't want to discount, the contribution that Mandhana would have made, because she would have set up the innings right at the top, so that Ghosh could come in and to play, that sort of pinch hitting role, right? So Mandhana, as I said, would have scored a 47 ball 77, and that would have set up the game for India to score 217, the highest run scored in T20 cricket. So their highest score before that, 217, was 201 for 5, scored against the UAE in the Women's Asian Cup, and that would have been played at the Dambola Stadium in Sri Lanka. So congratulations to India. To be honest with you, they would have played more consistently throughout the series, and I really proud of the West Indies women's team. To be honest with you, they did play some really good cricket, especially in the second game. We were exceptional in that game, but there are some issues that we need to work on as a team. And heading into the ODIs, wishing them all the best for in that series. And I I think they would have fought well in this series, and there were some positive coming out of this series, right? So all in all, I think this series would have been a really good series for the West Indies women, given that they have not played T20 for some time now. So best of luck to them going into the ODI series. All right, thank you so much for joining us for this video, and continue to give support to the channel. Please remember to subscribe if you have not done so as yet. Continue to share the video with your families and friends. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Peace.